Right. The last time we went and ran this Savage, it was changing in 2 gears, but it wasn't going into 3rd, or either it was going 2nd to 3rd, but not 1st, 2nd, 3rd. I think that's probably the case. 2nd, 3rd, not 1st. I don't know why. Some of you were saying that it seemed like it was starting off in 2nd because it was sluggish. The engine's a bit sluggish, and to me it seemed like it was the engine that was sluggish, not the gears. I could be wrong, but I don't think that's the case. I think the problem is, well, I don't know. We'll see. I do think it is 2nd and 3rd though. 2nd, 3rd. That's why. It's not sluggish in my opinion, but I don't think we're getting 1st. So, got to take the box out of this one because we can't take the lid off because it's an old style box. So I've got to take the box out, have a look at the gears, and we'll do it that way. Come on in. Let's get going. You might have to take a bit of a break. You're running out of battery. I know. I don't know why you don't charge up before you come. I mean, you know that there's going to be a show on, right? You know that we're starting. So why didn't you charge? I don't know. Anyway, you go and charge up for a minute. I'm just going to take a few things apart and get the box out. Yeah? And then we'll have you going again, alright? Right. See you in a minute. Right, here's the box with the metal disc brakes that I put on blooming 20 odd years ago. Still going nice and strong. Never changed the pads, no need to. In fact, there's hardly any pads left, but they'll be fine. Because pretty much all of the bolts, all the screws, and everything, all the threads were stripped out. Yeah, the whole engine and everything just kind of fell out, so I didn't really need to do a lot, so that was good. Helped me out a lot, so I can just kind of throw it back together later and just see what happens. So it'll be interesting to see what this box is like on the inside, because it always gets stuck and binds up and goes when you try and roll it. Yeah, there we go. So it's been like that for donkey's years. It's jammed up now. It's jammed. Oh, unjammed. It's been like that for bloody donkey's years, and I've always just ignored it. But it'll be interesting to see what it's like inside there. Maybe I can get it to work, maybe I can't. We're looking at the gears, by the way, and if doing whatever I'm going to do doesn't make it change gear any better, that's the way it's going to stay forever. Hopefully I don't lose the gears I have got. But this is a one, what do they call it? Is it a one-trick pony? How do they call it? Or is it a one-hit wonder? No, that's not it, is it? What do they call it? Oh. One shot. We've got one go at this, because I ain't messing around with it any more than I really have to. Let's take, oh, there's a screw, that'd be good. Let's make sure we've got loads of dirt on the table, take it apart and see what we got. Are you charged up yet? Doesn't look like it. Right, okay, no problem. Right, so what we've got going on, put you over there just so it's a bit better. Right, I've got something up my nose. I've been trying to get it out. I think it's a moth or a fly. It makes me sneeze now and again. I'm going to take that off, otherwise that's never going to work. Is that the right one for that? Don't think it is it? No, it's the next bloody size up. Not that one. That one. All the wheel bolts were hand tight, so that's just perfect. I don't know how they didn't fall off the other day, to be fair. But yeah, we'll get these out. And we'll have a look to see what we got going on. Deary, deary me. The last time I took this apart was never. No, I think I took it apart about 10 years ago to see what the crack was, why it wasn't changing gear. But I didn't get very far because I couldn't be bothered with it. You know what I mean? And anyway, I've been looking everywhere. I've got a notebook, and what I do is I write down the specifications in it for all sorts of things. Torque settings, specifications, and in it I've got written down the amount of turns you've got to put on the clutch, because there's two clutches in here, centrifugal clutches, and what happens is they just ping apart and they grip on the next gear. There's two of them, one for first and second, and one for third. I've got written down the amount of turns out and from where, but for the life of me I can't find the notebook. I was only using it the other day, and now it's all of a sudden vanished. It's gone into thin air, probably been eaten by a warthog or something. Funny thing is, we don't have warthogs in this country, so I don't know how a warthog's eating it, but it's gone, which is annoying at the very least. But maybe, I think the first and second one is 2.5 turns, and third gear I think is 3.5, but I could be wrong. That might even be running the wrong way around, but the trouble is I do need to go and find this book, because I'm not taking this apart again. I mean, it's getting one go and one go only, and if I mend it, great. If I don't, well, we're just going to forget about it. So we've got bearings in there, that's always good to see. We have got gears. There's our gears. We have to take, nice. Bloody thing's attached to the brake, innit? Of course it is. So why is this getting stuck then? Must have a bearing or something a bit dicky in there, because it's jammed up now. That's jammed. Unjam it. Well, you can't. I know you're going to say, well, it ain't got the cover on it with the other bearing. I know that, but bloody hell. Yeah, no idea. Anyway, so I've got to take out that grub screw. That one. That'll be if I did the wrong side, the right side, sorry. Well, that was loose. That was loose, so that's perfect. I'm glad that was loose. Right, I'm going to take that shaft out of there. Looks alright. Don't forget, this box is, I put this gearbox in 2010, and it was pre-built in the model shop. I didn't. All I had to do was put on my own brakes, and that was it. So it's pre-built in the model shop. So yeah. Well, if I'm perfectly honest, I haven't got a clue what I'm looking at. Well, I know what I'm looking at. I'm looking at some gears, but how will you tell if there's something dicky with them? I don't know. So what we're going to do, we'll undo this one. Now, from memory, this, I think this is the third gear clutch, and the way you know what way round it goes is you don't. I think that's fatter on that way, so we're just going to put that back. That's the way it goes. And then we've got first gear. Right. I don't know. You lot are gonna be correcting me in the comments because I haven't got a clue. Right. I'll make things up as I go along. Right, and then that goes on. And then that comes off of there like that. And then we've got another spacer. And then we've got the next one. This is the next little clutch. This one I think is for second and third. First and second. I think. I'm literally winging it here. So what happens is, can we get, I don't want to mess this up. Centrifugal forces. Ah, now that's interesting. That's completely stuck. I wonder if that's why that doesn't change. That is completely stuck. Interesting. Right, okay. Let me, yeah, that one's a lot freer. Right. Oh, that one's free. No. Oh, that's fine. I thought that was stuck. I thought that was the reason why it weren't changing, but we'll ignore that. Yeah, so what happens is, centrifugal force pushes that out, and then it catches on the little knots on them, and that's how you get the gear. It just pings on there like that. So now I really don't need to go and find this notebook somewhere. I have got an instruction manual that tells you about the 3-speed box, but where that's gone I don't know. Right, let me go and find my notebook. Have you seen it? Maybe you've seen it. It's an orange notebook, orange on it. It says notes on the front, big thick orange notebook, and in it's all my stuff, all my specs for everything, engine, torques, a lot. Right, I've been and I've looked everywhere and I can't find it. So what we're gonna do, we're just gonna, what I've done is, I'm assuming, I don't know what I've done. This one, I've turned the screw anti-clockwise or outwards by roughly, what have I done? I don't know what I've done. How far did I turn it? About half a turn probably, because if it wasn't changing, it needs to come out, doesn't it? Yeah. Now, how do I know if I'm putting that on around the right way? That way was like that, wasn't it? Yeah, that is the right way. It needs to be the right way, otherwise it won't work, because the centrifugal force won't be flinging the thing out. Right, so that is that way round. That goes in there like that. That needs to go back in there, because otherwise the brake discs will fall out and we don't want that to happen. Right, that one goes in there. Yeah, I absolutely hate gearboxes. I despise them with a passion, because you have to line everything up and you have to get all this and that. I mean, if you've ever tried to mend a gearbox in a real car, I mean, they're a pain in the arse. They really are. And you know, my full respect goes to gearbox repairers in the real world, because it's probably easy to them because they do it day in, day out. I mean, my job's easy to me, I do it day in, day out, but yeah, they're a pain in the arse, man. Right, make sure we got loads of grass and dirt inside here. Probably should stick a bit of grease in here, but I don't want to, because then when I probably will, I say I'm never going to take it apart again, but I probably will end up taking it apart again, because it probably won't work now, and I'll probably be back here again. But I'm pretty confident that I've done something, so we'll find out. Now I've just got to put all this back together again. Brilliant. I'm so excited. I can't believe it. Right, now what I've got to do is put it back in here. So yeah. Oh, where's the engine gone? Oh, it's over here. Yeah. Right, while I'm busy not having a clue, and I'm not really that interested in having a clue, if I'm perfectly honest with you, but I probably shouldn't really say that. Probably it might be bad publicity. Might be bad publicity if I tell you I ain't interested in having a clue. But I think that's part of life, you know. No one should really have a clue about anything, because, well, at the end of the day, we're here just to wing it, if you know what I mean. You know, that's what you got to do in life, wing life. If you've got a clue, then I think you're doing it wrong, and I'm saying that so it makes me look good, but yeah, you're definitely doing it wrong. So if you've, oh, that's not good, is it? Is that good or is that bad? I don't know. Oh no, I thought that was loose then for a minute. I thought the old bolt. See, that fell out once, and so what I done was I put that one in there. There wasn't any bearings in there for ages, and when I went to the Active Scale, they said, "You've not got any bearings." I said, "That's all right." They said, "No, here's some." They gave me some bearings, so I put the bearings in, but they disintegrated many years ago. Make sure there's plenty of grass in that carburetor. That's good. Yeah, I don't know. What a crazy life. Right, let me stick this together, and then we can get back to winging it again, which is the way it's meant to be, by the way. Love it. Absolutely, positively love it. All the screws that hold everything together. The nitro tank, the screw that holds the nitro tank on was on its last thread, and I was thinking, whoa, that was good. I wonder how that didn't fall out. Or fall off, I should say. I don't know. What a crazy life we've got going on. Oh, found a drive shaft. That's probably supposed to go there. So we'll make sure that definitely doesn't go back. Well, it should go back really, because I won't have any drive, will I? No drive without a drive shaft there, John. John? I don't even know who he is. I've been looking for him. John. I have been looking for him, but I don't know where he is. I don't know who he is. Oh, found another drive shaft. Oh man, what's it all about? What's it all about, John? One day I'll find out who this John is, and you know, I'll confront him and say, John, man, you know, are you serious? Because, you know, all the stuff that's been going on, I don't think he's very serious, you know. Maybe he is, maybe, but even Manuel says, what is this, John? What is going on? Right, let's get this together. Right, pretty much there now. Pretty much there. Now, you'll always hear me say the Savages are the best RC car, the best monster truck. They are, but never take one apart. Yeah, avoid all maintenance at every cost. Yeah, because they're a bloody pain in the arse to take apart. That's why I don't. You know, that's why this one's 25 or whatever it is years old. And I've never done any maintenance on it. I've never taken it apart to do anything, really. Only the things I have to do, otherwise it won't work, because it's got to that stage. But yeah, we're there now, putting in the last few screws here and there. Most of them are stripped out anyway, as I said earlier, so they're not important. I don't know what that one is. That a screw hole? I don't know. I'll put one in it anyway. See what happens. I don't think it is because it's not going in. Maybe that's a screw hole. There we go, that'll do. Jam that one in there. It's just going to keep going round anyway, so we'll leave that. Yeah, I've got one screw left over, so where can I jam that one? Where can I jam the last screw that I've got left over? What's on the other side? I don't really know why I took the wheels off. That was interesting. Yeah, I don't really know why I've done that. That's stripped. That one's stripped. I've got my little bit of MIG wire holding my exhaust on, so I better just poke that back through there. That's it, and then bend that back around. There we go. Nice little bit of MIG wire holding that on. Yeah, I've got this one screw left over that I need to put somewhere. Ah, it can go in there. Look. There we go. Bottom gearbox mount. That'll go in there. Oh, that one's not stripped. That's good. All I've got left is the two wheel nuts. So there we go. I don't know whether this is going to be any good. I don't know whether it's going to change the way that it behaves, the way that it changes gear. I hope that we've still got the two gears that we did have at the very least. But I haven't got any way of telling until I run it. And I'm not going to be able to run it until the weekend. What are you doing all the way down there? Bloody hell. I had to sack John and Manuel because they weren't doing their job properly. Setting up the camera and all the do-dally, you know. The what not and the not what and all that kind of thing. So now we're on our own. Right, there we go. The front wheel was loose, so I don't know how that didn't fall off the other day when we were going around the park. But we'll just be happy that it didn't, because I haven't got any spare nuts. So probably would have found the wheel, but not the nut. Right, all I've got to do is link it. Ah! Cool. Did you see that? Look at that. Can you see that? That's a bit of swarf. That's a bit of metal poking in my finger. Bloody hell. Huh? That's mad. I love it when that happens. I love it when that happens. It's the best thing in the world. Right, that's nice and tight now. I'm supposed to check them a bit more often, but I never do. Just lazy, if I'm honest. There's no reason why. Let's link up the brakes. They're probably not going to work anymore. So that's perfect. There we go. Put that in there like that. Oh dear, my nose, man. I think I've just got hairs growing in there. It's bloody itchy. I thought it was a moth or something up there, but maybe it's not. Oh, that's come loose again. Right, the nitro tank back. Like that. And then we get the two little R clips. Clip it down. There we go. And that next one. Lovely, lovely. A little bit of pipe. Oh yeah, the fuel pipe. I forgot about the fuel pipe. That's got to go through there. Bloody hell. Bloody fuel pipe's come undone now, hasn't it? That's it, through there. Through there. Oh, come on, you. And then got to try and do it without taking the bloody tank off again, because there's no reason why. I mean, I could just undo the two little R clips and take it off again, but let's see if we can get it done without. A lot of people go on about that bloody half a tank lean with these cars, but I think it's all a load of bollocks. Right, there we go. One Savage 21 with a different gearbox. It's adjusted differently. Whether it's going to be any good, I don't know. We'll find out once we've taken it out. Oh, where's the thing? Right, there's the. Oh, I found another screw. Missing a screw now. Right, I'll put that somewhere later. Oh, that can go there. Look. Oh, bloody hell. There you go, that can go in there. That screws that in. There we go. It's never been better. So what we'll do at the weekend, we'll take it out for a run. And we'll see whether it's going to go me. 1, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Nice. Righto. Thanks for watching. Don't take people for granted, and don't let other people take you for granted, because you don't need that. Alright? 21. I'll take the SS out as well, and we'll have a good time. All the best, you lot. Take care. Tell me everything that I did wrong. In fact, you probably have. It'll take less time if you tell me everything I did right. Yeah, I think that's probably better with doing that. I'm gonna go and have a look. I've looked everywhere that I can think I would have put that notebook. Absolutely everywhere. If you see it, let me know. It's orange. Is it up here? No, I've ripped the place apart. I've ripped the whole place apart trying to find that notebook. That notebook, it's very special because every time I do something, torque specs for engines, for heads, for real cars, for everything, for nitro cars, for motorbikes. I write in that notebook the specifications, you know, valve timings, what shims, anything. I write it all in that notebook. But where it's gone is anyone's guess. It's oh no! You see here? It was in the top drawer of my bloody cabinet. Oh my giddy arm. It's got all the lists for the Talbot, Hyper 7, all the specs, all the lists for the door handle specs, everything for the Talbot. It's even got the size of the blooming drainage hoses, oil cooler sizes, voltages, ratchets. Oh, right, well I'll go through this, and I'm pretty sure I did get it right. 2.5 turns on the for gear 3. Gear 3. Oh, it doesn't matter. I'll see you later. Don't take it for granted. Don't let them take you for granted. Then we'll have a lovely, happy time, and hopefully my nose will stop itching by the time I see you again. All the best.